Let's meet your champions!
And hold back for... this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Thompson out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. Now here's Edwards. Five to shoot. Shot is up. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Doncic finds Thompson. Now here's Jokic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Anunoby against Edwards. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Thompson passes to Jokic. And here's Doncic. Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards can't hit.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Pass to Jordan. Now here's Thompson. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Doncic. Outside Anunoby. Here's Gordon. Now Jokic. Defended by Thompson. Out to Gordon. And here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Boston leading by 3. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Oh, from way back there. I mean, I'm calling that great range.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Sinks the tray.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Gordon outside. Outside Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thompson passes to Gordon. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Back to Doncic. Nice D from Thompson.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Edwards, a pass to Jackson. Now here's Caruso. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Caruso. They grab their own miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Thompson. Gordon with a screen on Caruso. And here's Thompson for three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards looking for an opening. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Now here's Thompson. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Boston again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside Anunoby. Inside. Fader on the way. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Doncic has got 5 points.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jordan. Eason comes in for Caruso. Beasley's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Thompson. Boston on D. They trail by 1. Valanciunas finds Beasley. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley outside. 4-3. And another miss by Denver.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Poole. Eason pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Jackson. The 3 from Valanciunas. That one doesn't drop. Valanciunas against Beal. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
The Nuggets trail. Eason, pass to Jackson. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Suggs, and he sinks the 11-footer.
They're too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Boston. Hayes with a screen on Beasley. Poole from long range. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep, and it's Eason penetrating. There's the block. Here's Ellis, defended by Eason. Now Hayes. No made baskets yet. Beal outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Pass to Valanciunas. Suggs with it. And he makes it on the layup. Suggs has got his second basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Pass to Ellis. Now Poole. Hayes with a screen on Beasley to the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Beasley with it. Still no points. Here's Valanciunas. Eason. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Now here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Suggs has got 6 points.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Poole against Beasley. Poole shot is off. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Suggs outside. Beasley outside. Fires for 3. Boston with a rebound. Here's Poole. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Aaron Gordon is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Thompson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Suggs with it. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Shoots from 14. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, he tries a three. Gordon pulls it in. Boston trailing. Jokic finds Thompson. And he lobs it up. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the wing, Suggs, defended by Thompson. Suggs against Thompson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Now here's Thompson. Fires, top of the key. Boston with a rebound. Outside Anunoby.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for the Celtics, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one's no good. Well, Stan, perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniform, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. And the shot's good.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Valanciunas following the bucket by Boston. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Thompson passes to Doncic. Gordon with a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Doncic. Fires the three. The Luka three. Money.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Thompson passes to Edwards. Back to Thompson. And here's Edwards. Pass to Thompson. Right through the D for the layup. Thompson's got 5 now.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Jokic with a screen on Thompson. From deep, here's Doncic. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. So it's Boston now. Here's Doncic. He's got 12. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Now here's Edwards. It's a 3-point game. Gordon pulls it in. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Celtics. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Caruso, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Jordan. Eason comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Beasley has subbed in for Caruso. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Hayes is checked in for Jokic. Keldon Johnson comes in for Anunoby. Beal, he's checked in for Thompson. And Ellis is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Gordon finds Hayes. Here's Ellis. Gordon outside. Johnson on the wing. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. 4 on the clock. Beal from outside. Rebounded by Denver. On the wing, Thompson. And that misses. That would have put him up. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. Poole's checked in.
Number 13, Jordan Poole.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Beal. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Thompson scanning the floor. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Thompson's got 8 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Poole up top. He's guarded by Beasley. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Ellis passes to Beal. Hayes with a screen on Edwards. Here's Beal. And too long on the shot. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Eason finds Thompson. Jackson outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Jackson the screen. Launches a 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Hayes. Beal with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
And he drops the first. Suggs is checked in for the Nuggets. So hits one and misses one at the line. Ellis passes to Poole. Beal outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Poole. Goes back up. Poole gets it in close.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Denver has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Suggs surveys the D. Pulls it. Kept alive. Jackson for 3. And another shot. Jackson on the wing. Beasley outside. Here's the 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Edwards. Eason, pass to Beasley. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Beasley for 3. Boston pulls it in. Here's Ellis. Pass to Poole. And Poole fighting through contact.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nuggets ahead, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Alex Caruso is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Edwards in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Boston trailing. Thompson passes to Jokic. Doncic outside. For the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Gordon outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Doncic. Defended by Thompson. Doncic against Thompson. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 16 points now.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Jordan. Jordan. Boston pulls it in. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. All sorts of time. And it's Boston scoring again.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Edwards against Anunoby. Caruso outside. Jordan with a screen on Thompson. Free throw line jumper. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Thompson against Doncic. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Caruso outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Jackson. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. He has 7.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Anunoby against Edwards. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Boston. OG Anunoby at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Denver. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Here's Thompson. Give him 8. Caruso, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Ryan. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Doncic finds Thompson. Back to Doncic. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Here's Edwards. He's got 11. Stolen by Jokic. Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Luka, so hard to stop.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Now Jordan. Back to Edwards. Pass to Caruso. Three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Valanciunas against Doncic. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Denver has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Thompson passes to Edwards. Jordan with it. Pass to Caruso. Knocks down the long J. Caruso's got 7.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that
timeout. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan for the Nuggets. Eason's checked in for Jordan. Beasley comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Suggs is subbed in for Thompson. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Boston. Ellis comes in for Doncic. Here's Jokic. Beal, the pass to Thompson. Here's Ellis. Now here's Beal. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here's Caruso. 7 points in the game. Beasley with a screen on Beal. Pass to Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Lets the three fly. Boston pulls it in. Gordon outside. Beal from outside. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
A volume three-point shooter, Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Jokic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double-team him, he's going to create wide-open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single-covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Hayes is checked in for Boston. Poole comes in for Thompson. Caruso against Beal. Beasley outside. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Confronting a shooter of JV stature is never easy, and he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
And he makes both free throws. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Suggs. He's got 10. Inside. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Valanciunas has got 8 points. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Boston. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Hayes. And it's Thompson in for Poole.
Aaron Gordon. Klay Thompson.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Suggs. Now Gordon. No points so far. Beal. That one's good.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Suggs, the pass to Eason. And here's Beasley. Valanciunas with a screen on Beal. Beasley for 3. Nails it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Gordon with a screen on Beasley. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. And Denver making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 13, Jaren Jackson.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Gordon. Off the mark there with a 3. Denver leading by 5. Suggs with it. 10 points for him. Jackson the screen. Let's go with a 3. On the wing, Caruso. Jackson with a screen on Gordon. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
It's Suggs with a drive. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
The Celtics making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence. Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Denver in the lead. Caruso, pass to Eason. Now here's Suggs. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Back to Eason. The Nuggets need to get one up. There's Jackson with the three. Bradley Beal puts it in. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For the tie. Here's Beal, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Aaron Gordon, Thompson out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Now here's Thompson. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Suggs. Jordan with a screen on Thompson. The 3 from Suggs. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Back to Doncic. Oh, Jordan with the block. And they get it back. Out to Thompson. Second chance effort. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Gordon brings the double team. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits the trifecta.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Jokic. Here's Doncic. Thompson pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a 3. They get it back. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And he's able to get it back. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Pass to Anunoby. Thompson outside. And here's Gordon from the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson with it. Now Doncic defending. Jackson, the pass to Suggs. Gets the 3 to fall.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Suggs. Puts it up. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Thompson. Over Suggs. Thompson, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Good work there as it goes. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Edwards with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Outside Anunoby. Back to Thompson. The 3-ball. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Nuggets lead by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Anunoby against Edwards. Clock at 6. Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Edwards fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Now here's Anunoby. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Caruso, he's checked in for Denver. Denver's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Suggs, the pass to Jordan. Back to Suggs. Kicks it out to Jackson. For 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Celtics trail by 4. Doncic right side. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Doncic passes to Gordon. Oh, Thompson from deep 3-point land. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And the shot goes.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Thompson passes to Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Six to shoot. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Now Suggs. There's Jackson with the 3. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Martin, he's checked in for Suggs. Celtics trail by 5. Doncic passes to Jokic. Jordan against Gordon. On the wing, Thompson. From outside the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Martin. Jackson outside. It's Thompson, high post. Caruso outside. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Here's Caruso. Count it. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead. Boston shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Jokic, the screen. To the middle. And stolen by Jackson. Gordon with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Jokic passes to Doncic. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Rebounded by Denver. Jordan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Jackson with it. Caruso outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Doncic up top. Defended by Thompson. Doncic, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Jordan with a screen on Doncic. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. To end the drought. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter. And there's the lob. Gordon with a steal. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Edwards, he's checked in for Williams. The Nuggets want a timeout. So it's Denver now. They lead by 1. Tipped away. Thompson finds Edwards. And again, it's Denver missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Anunoby. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
The Nuggets want a timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Now here's Edwards. Can't cash it in. And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Jackson for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And here's Edwards. Misses. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.